investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
The Ticket Water Cooler.
Typically, you kind of think of Nebraska as far as in-state recruiting as might not get the skill position players, but you can pepper in some offensive linemen and maybe a linebacker here and there. This class is led by its in-state skill position players now. I mean, you're thinking down the line for years now, Daniel Kalen up with Davon Holland, Isaiah Morris, and now Carter Nelson. Those are all your skill positions.
Keeping the highly talented, highly ranked players that are in the state with you at the home state school is a step in the right direction. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Start with Jeff Cole Essink on fitness, health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and it's Fitness Fanatic from 9 to 11 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and the Ticket FM.
Picking up, Select Plumbing gets it right the first time on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in July. Try their new lemon cream cheese on any bagel or breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Great Plains Trail Network. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 97 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask. Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college history. We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday, July 7th. Lincoln, Nebraska. So close to football season. We got Big 12 Media Days next week, and then we'll be coming up on Big 10 Media Days, and I can't wait. It's like Christmas in July. Oh, there's AD. There he is. Where's he at?
55 days, 10 hours, 39 minutes, and 16 seconds and counting according to Husker. So, it's coming up. 55 days. Nick, I got something before I talk about Sports, that burrito, man.
Oh, shout out to Chick-fil-A.
Man, that burrito looked good.
Yeah, it was delicious. It was delicious. Decided to run through there. I had a little bit of extra time this morning, so I was like, I go grab myself a spicy chicken burrito.
Man.
Chicken, cheese, eggs.
Just Charlie own both of those?
Jalapeno salsa.
I'm not sure if he owns both or not.
Just the one. I know he owns the one out south.
The one south for sure. I'm not sure about the one over here or not.
Yeah, they're delicious. It was delicious. So.
I was watching you eat it, and you looked like a little kid that was in pure delight.
I was in a good mood.
You were putting some sauce on it?
Jalapeno salsa.
I seen him putting sauce on, and he went like this. I watched him one time, Raff. He went like this. He chewed it, and his eyes closed.
It was good. It was good.
That's you know when you enjoy it.
Anytime you close, and I was sitting there watching Nick, and you went like this. Anytime you close your eyes when you're eating something,
it's Friday.
It's good.
I was like, thank goodness it's Friday. So
you guys, it seemed like it's been Friday. I said that earlier, man, for like 3 days, bro.
I agree.
I mean, Friday forever.
We can't bury the lead though, AD, and I think Raff maybe is hoping or thinking that we forgot to talk about this.
What's that?
My birthday?
So on Wednesday,
Jason Peter, Christian Peter, 55.
I brought up how is it illegal to pass a car when you're going only in one lane of traffic, right? I brought that up on Wednesday.
Yep.
Is it technically illegal that if you're like driving on 40th Street, for example, and if you guys are going the same way, how is it illegal when there's a middle lane that's painted by yellow lines?
Yeah.
Is it illegal to cross, or pass them? And they're like, hey, Raff, does the whole, cop out answer. Oh, it's not necessarily illegal. I just think it's frowned upon.
Yeah.
He said it's not recommended.
Not recommended.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel legal. Well, so the three of us got together and hung out in the afternoon on Wednesday. And Raff, what did you tell me that you did about 30 minutes after the show on Wednesday?
I passed a car. They were going so slow. I mean,
was it a passable area?
I made it a passable area. They were going. I think
so. That's like somebody robbing a bank and say, "I made that money."
If the speed limit is
that was my money.
If the speed limit is 35 and they're going just over 15, you got to make a business decision.
I would ask you this: how fast did you have to go?
That's called an illegal decision.
Yeah.
I think I passed them probably going 27.
Okay.
You know what though? When they're going that slow, it's like, come on.
I mean, it really wasn't like a pass. I mean, it was more like a.
Did your car go in front of their car?
Did your car go in the middle lane that is surrounded by yellow lines?
Just admit it, Raff.
Yes, it did.
There you go.
Okay,
there you go. See, I like that. Just say, you know what? I passed.
Own up to your
and
mistake.
The car behind me did the same thing.
Oh, so if they do it, it's
so
okay.
Like my friend did
well,
it
I
too.
did it, so they did it. So
So you just reached your wits' end. It's like I'm done.
Well, I was like, I'm patient, but like it was just like put, and I was like, okay, I got it. Or else it's going to be like another 15 minutes of driving.
I was going to say, how much farther did you have to go until you had to turn?
Oh, probably another couple miles.
Okay.
It had to be done.
All right, whatever you say. Or, if the cop pulls you over and you're just like, they were going so slow though. What they're going to say in that situation, if a cop pulls you over, and what's your reason for passing them in the middle lane?
Yeah,
well,
what would you say?
They were just going so slow.
Yeah, it's.
You know what, Chris? Okay,
Longster said I'm hitting my. Longster says I'm hitting my horn at that point. And Big Bird says for turning only.
Troy says yes, it's against the law. How did you get your driver's license? You are more important than others. Bingo.
Exactly.
Bingo. That is Raff in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just thinks he has no rule applies to Raff.
Yeah.
I follow all the rules. I'm a rule follower. They call me Straight Arrow Raff Gennaro.
The center lane is not a passing lane.
This
Raff.
this is called getting full of it Friday.
Yeah, my goodness.
Full of it Friday.
Raff lives by no rules.
Raff lives by no rules. Pass on a one-lane street, run the red light, celebrate your birthday for a month. Yeah. Somebody says you'll get a ticket. Worse if it causes an accident.
Yeah, Raff,
you didn't think about the accident part in that moment.
No, I didn't.
Maybe it was only safe to drive 15 miles per hour.
I will say this about driving, though. I much appreciate Lincoln drivers and Nebraska drivers in general than your major cities. Because I'm telling you, man, it was like the NASCAR. And I'm like, why are you going 55 or something crazy? So
that's what's wild is in the big cities, like when I've driven through like Oklahoma City and stuff. I want to say the speed limit down there is like 80 when you're going through Oklahoma City, right on that interstate.
No,
And-
probably just you.
Well, no, so you're going with traffic because in those situations, as you just alluded
Oh,
to,
it's okay if you're going with traffic.
you have to go with traffic in there because you're going to cause an accident if you're just going the speed limit.
They
You're right.
they
You're
drive
right.
different, man.
That's the same way in Lincoln. If you have to go with traffic, I mean,
You know what, Chief?
You got yourself out of traffic by going faster than the car in front of you in a situation
causing-
where it's illegal to pass.
So you're just breaking the law, basically
Yeah.
what you're doing.
Yeah.
You just said your name is Chef Nero Gennaro or something like that.
Rio de Janeiro.
did anybody catch the movie when I said that though? I pulled that from a movie.
What movie?
Straight Arrow Gennaro.
That's a movie?
I've never heard of it.
He was the coach. Somebody know. Well, I was just seeing if the text line knows which movie I'm referring to. I bet somebody gets it.
Okay.
Okay, in the text line, there's a movie called Straighter.
No,
Arrow
that's
Gennaro?
not the name of the movie. It's the coach in the movie.
Straighter than Arrow Gennaro.
Ed Straight Arrow Gennaro. It's a movie.
Hmm.
It was a good movie too.
I've never heard
Somebody
of
on the text line is going to get it. I know they're going to get it. I believe in the text line.
Travis and Lincoln just got back from Italy. Traffic there is like nothing I've ever experienced. Now I didn't sit over in Rome, man. She goes,
nobody's ever seen that movie ever. Come on, Eric. I guarantee you probably seen the movie. Somebody's going to
we
get
would
it.
be able to let you know if we've seen the movie if you just told us.
Well,
the
I
name
want
of the
to
movie.
see. I'm
What he
If
just
you
said right
if
there.
you just told us the name of the movie,
That's his Twitter
we'd,
post.
We'd be able to have a much more productive
Raff,
conversation.
that is your Twitter post type stuff right there. And you wonder why you don't get any responses on some of that stuff.
Hey, by the way, who's won the giveaway?
I'm still working on it.
You've been working on it since
There we
April.
go.
It's been 2
There we
months.
go. 2526. You got it.
No, sir.
Necessary roughness.
Okay.
Scott Bakula, Kathy Ireland. Who else was in that movie? Oh, that was a good movie. Way to go, Disc Golf Jay.
Raff will just tweet Gennaro.
Yeah.
Straight Arrow Gennaro.
Hashtag Gennaro.
Ed Straight Arrow Gennaro. Oh, but now we got threads. So should I start being like cryptic on threads too?
I hate the idea that we have threads now.
What is threads? I think it's like Twitter for Instagram.
It's Twitter for Instagram.
Twitter for Instagram.
Yeah.
True that.
So you can post
Well,
the
because
thread on your Instagram.
Elon made it.
Oh, it's just separate. It's like same but separate from your Instagram.
No, like Elon made it impossible to use Twitter somewhat. So without paying for it. And so Instagram was like,
What does he change up now on Twitter?
Well, it's like you can only see 600 posts
Oh,
a day.
600.
Yeah, so you
Which-
can only see like 600 posts a day, which
That's
right,
a lot of posts, though, dude.
Right now,
During sports season,
I was going to say right
Yeah.
now it's one thing, but when you're talking about when you just refresh it and it like slides up,
Yeah.
it's counting every one of those posts that
Oh,
necessarily
it's counting all those?
you didn't necessarily see, but it passed.
What was
Oh.
when he made that announcement? I was wondering what his.
But I
what
think
his
he
end
pulled.
game was.
I think it.
Well, because if you pay for it, if you pay $8 a month, it's
Unlimited.
6,000.
Oh,
So that's where it's like, all right, so he's basically made it practically unusable. And so Mark Zuckerberg and who owns Instagram now with Facebook, and he's like, well, let's capitalize on this and we'll make threads. And so I don't know, like a lot of sports media people are getting over to threads. So I joined threads. Raff joined threads.
We're threads. We're threading.
I haven't made a thread. So.
is it the same setup as Twitter?
Similar. You can't. So the part that stinks really bad about it right now is that there's no feature to where on your feed you can only see the people you're following.
Yeah, that's kind of.
It's like just like the for you. It's using the algorithm basically.
Do you post anything on Thread? Can you post something on Thread?
You can. I haven't.
I don't get it, man. I just think it's too much stuff.
So
man.
there's a lot going on right
to each
now.
their own, though. To each their own.
But now, so what I found out this morning, I was just reading about it. What I found out this morning is that you can't delete threads without deleting your entire Instagram account.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Yeah. So
if you delete Thread, your Instagram's gone
your
too.
Instagram's gone as well.
Oh, wow.
So that's where it's like, if
I
you-
guess I've got threads forever.
I was saying threads for life. It's like we can get
Threads
tattoos.
forever.
Threads #4 life.
So I wonder what the purpose of that was.
Well, it forced people to get threads.
No, I'm saying, why would you delete someone's account?
Well,
entire
because
Instagram?
people don't delete threads.
Yeah.
Man,
They don't want to put all those 500 followers on their threads. So yeah, it's crazy though.
That's wild.
I don't know. It's just new social media stuff.
It's very it's to the point to where I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I'll be there. I'll be honest, guys. I thought Twitter was perfect. Twitter used to be perfect.
It was
You
fun.
could just you didn't have to worry about an algorithm taking over. You didn't have to worry about this like for you of posts that like that Twitter thought you wanted to see, whatever. It just was the people you followed, and that's as simple as it was. And then Elon buys it, and he makes like all these changes to it. Twitter Blue comes out. You never know who to follow. You never know what to trust.
Who's legit?
Yeah, you never know because you can just pay $8 now for
And anybody's verified.
and anybody got the blue check mark. And so then now on top of that, he's limiting how many posts that people that don't want to pay get to see it. I get there's a business side of it, and unfortunately, there's probably going to be a lot of people out there that buy it that now spend like, hey, I want to see 6,000 instead of 600.
But okay, let's say this. Let's put it this way in perspective, though. If you like Twitter that much, if you're just $8, would pay the because think about it. I mean, I can't say for the average. For most people who are on it a ton, just constantly post, especially or something of that nature, you can probably kick out $8. So you're probably kicking out $8 a day on coffee, lunch, beverages, whatever. This is $8 a month.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, you're talking. I mean, pennies on the dollar. You know, as far as a month. But I don't know. It's just to your point, though. Musk came in and granted, I guess they were hemorrhaging money away. You know, but he came in and just kind of made things goofy, man. Just made things goofy. But you know, the guys that dang near trillionaires, so I mean, he's doing some things right.
Us old people don't like change.
I don't like it.
Us old people.
I don't like it.
Us old people, us old folks don't like change.
Us old folks.
So, guys, we got a good show coming up today.
Heck yeah.
Got a couple guests.
Oh yeah.
Roller derby. No coach roller derby.
Yep, they're coming in.
And then also
3 of them are coming in.
Awesome. And then Nick Maestas from Muchachos.
Muchachos.
So,
God, just makes me hungry thinking about it, man. Everything's making me hungry.
delicious.
Pipeline burrito.
There's a reason I ate before. So then I didn't try to convince Nick to get us free food.
Is he bringing anything in?
I don't think so. He usually did when he'd come on. He'd come on me and Rico's show, and he'd bring something in.
But that was more around lunchtime.
That was just after lunch.
The meat's probably still in the smoker right now.
And that was when he was trying out new products. And so he'd be like, hey, I got this new thing I want you guys to try. Hatchback quesadillas from Muchachos. Very few things can even ever
I would eat that right
measure up to the hatchback.
Kathy
quesadillas.
Ireland, Hazelbear, you are correct. She was on Necessary Roughness.
There you go.
Well, man, Sam Stetcher says I cheer for the Bulls every time he's on the bull run. I'm with you, man. If you're gonna be that dumb to run in front of a bull and cause, I'm not with making. I don't know, just for the sake of entertainment, making animals like that, man. Like if you're gonna do something, if you're not. But I don't have a problem with the bull just gorging somebody like that. If you're gonna run in front of a bull, play dumb games, get dumb prizes.
Exactly.
You know, so well, folks. It's Friday. It's full of it Friday. What? What? What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? It's the drive. AD, Raff, and Nick holding it down. It's the ticket. We'll be right back.
Spring is here, and it's time to wake up Judson. Judson Irrigation is eager and ready to get your sprinkler system up and running for the season. Judson technician will check for winter damage, adjust your sprinkler heads, and show you how to set your controller for effective sprinkling coverage. The Judson Irrigation team is here for you. Stay safe.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we are looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
The longest radio commercial you can buy is 60 seconds. We don't know who made up this rule. We're at the Nebraska time. You see, our popular Lucky for Life Ticket Snap promotion is back for 2023. And we have so many incredible prizes, 60 seconds is barely long enough to list them all. But we're going to try. So until July 10th, visit your nearest Nebraska Lottery retailer, buy a Lucky for Life ticket, and enter the voucher number online for a chance to win Nebraska football Skybox season tickets, regular Nebraska football season tickets, single game Nebraska football tickets, an incredible Nebraska football weekend experience in Lincoln, or tickets to volleyball day in Nebraska at Memorial Stadium. Lucky for Life top prize odds 1 in 30 million. Well, look at that. After all, you know, when you've got like
Bagels, the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in July. Try their new lemon cream cheese on any bagel or breakfast sandwich. And try the caramel. The proceeds from them will go to the Great Plains Trail Network. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Papa, why can't we telegraph while riding a horse? Son, there ain't no one to blame but Jeffro. He was an old Betsy the Stallion, tip-tapping away at his telegraph when blam! Ran right into the side of the saloon. Well, if Jeffro can't do it, neither should you. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message by the National Highway Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
The days of internet contracts and heavy fine print are over. It's time to experience hassle-free service with no contracts or fees. That's the Allo promise. Allo Communications provides fiber internet, TV, and phone services with fair and no-nonsense pricing. All backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, 24/7 local support 365 days a year, and a monthly bill you can count on. Don't settle for gimmicks. Settle hassle-free with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/hassle-free.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff will discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketm.com.
My early Alzheimer's diagnosis was hard to take, but it gave my mom and me more time to plan together.
Talk to your family about seeing a doctor. Go to alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sure.
Sutter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SutterHeyman.com.
You deserve the best. With a Liberty MasterCard, you can pay down your rate debt and could save hundreds when you transfer the balance. The Liberty First Credit Union MasterCard has no balance transfer fees, no cash advance fees, and no annual fee. And with a fixed rate as low as 9.99% APR and you choose rewards, you'll be able to manage your card your way. Visit libertyfirstcu.com. Rates and terms are based on your credit and subject to change. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
You finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for football. You were so excited until it had rain, and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and air.
The Ticket Water Cooler.
You kind of think of DeBoer as in-state recruiting as might not get the skill position players, but you can pepper in some offensive linemen and maybe a linebacker here and there. This class is led by its in-state skill position players now. I mean, you thinking down the line, you could 3 or 4 years from now have Daniel Kalen lining up with Davon Holland, Isaiah McMorris, and now Carter Nelson. Those are all your skill positions.
Keeping the highly talented, highly ranked players that are in the state with you at the home state school is a step in the right direction.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. Drive 93.7. It's raining out, it's raining a lot, but got to stop you from conditioning. Are they running in the rain?
You know what? After I scratch my back.
Uh-oh. AD's got a scratch. You want me to get that for you, big guy?
Man, there's nothing worse than having to scratch your back. You can't reach it, man.
I would have done it for you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, he's going to use his water bottle instead.
Look at this guy. You know what you need? An official Nebraska lottery back scratcher.
I would take that.
That's what I can do for you.
I would take that, man. I would take it. You know,
fun point. Raff is the official Nebraska lottery back scratcher.
It's Raff.
The picture I got from Jack.
I looked happy.
It showed Raff working hard.
I did.
That's a first.
No, dude, he
Raff,
was sitting in a
talk about your
trailer
day.
smiling.
Talk about what your day is today.
My day today, well, I'm going to start it off with some journaling, and then I'm going to
You mean Twitter?
Then I'm gonna move on to
Facebook.
Some and then
dang it, AD, stop taking my ideas.
And then we got Threads now, so I got to concentrate on that.
How many followers do you have on Threads?
19.
Nice.
I'm not doing Thread, man. I need to post more even on Twitter. I don't need another platform to be.
So now I'm kind of upset because for a while there, I would like my Twitter followers, but now I'm sort of like Twitter's kind of dying. So, well, that was fun.
Twitter's dead.
Oh, Chris Raff said goes to the wayside. Raff Nation 7 grows.
Chase B, hang in there, brother. Rainy day, FedEx, hang in there, my man. Hang in there, hang in there, hang in there. You know what? This with Corey Campbell coming in, we briefly touched on this yesterday, but we'll elaborate on it more. There was something he said during the interview. It was a couple nights ago, actually last week. It says goals for the summer work, and this is what he said. Number one was the elite conditioning and movement. It's a huge priority. He goes, now check this out. He goes, we want to be the most conditioned team, whether it takes 4 quarters, overtime, second overtime, whatever. We want to be able to thrive in those conditions. Think about that for a second. Has Nebraska? We're just throwing it out there, and it's obvious. Were there times in the past couple of years you see Nebraska just suck and win, or getting pushed around?
Is this
either or both?
Is this a trick question?
No, it's not a trick question. I'm throwing it out there. I would say this.
So we have to answer honestly.
I think the film tells the tale.
All right.
I'll ask you guys. I'll take it a step further. When was the last time that we felt like Nebraska wasn't getting pushed around, but they were doing the pushing?
Bro, I think that goes back a couple coaches, man.
I'm trying to think of a game.
I can't.
The last one that I truly remember
was Michigan State. It was bitter cold out.
Potentially.
That was under Riley. No.
That was under Scott.
That was under Scott.
Nebraska wins 9-6.
It was bitter cold. And I'm not even saying push them around. I would say
the only game that really stands out to me where we pushed them around was that last game against Rutgers in the COVID year.
Well, either that or
where they ran with authority.
Yeah,
you could even say, potentially to an extent last year where they came from behind.
Going back to that, they should have played in a bowl game that year.
Don't get me started.
Because they were just starting to get that running game rolling.
I would
start maybe turning the tides
momentum
a little
that
bit.
would have done.
You know why they got the running game going is because in that last game against Rutgers, they gave the ball to Dedrick Mills more than 15 times.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That's why. I think overall, guys, remember this goes back a long time. Roy Hay lose 300-yard game against Missouri at home.
Yeah, set the school record.
Roy, I mean, that your offensive line really just grabbed them by the throat.
Yeah.
That's the last one, because Nebraska hasn't had a rushing performance like that in a very long time.
Yep.
And, whether or not the defense, I mean, I don't know, like the defense hasn't had a spectacular performance like that in a couple years to where they've been able to
just manhandle somebody,
especially up front, and get to the quarterback consistently.
Yeah.
They've had a lot on the opposite side where they've allowed the quarterback to do whatever he wants, i.e. Justin Fields in 2019.
Right. I hope, like when he says this, we want to be the most conditioned team, whether it takes 4 quarters, overtime, second time, overtime, whatever. In order to be the best condition, you also have to be physical. And so I'm hoping that is something we see. We've seen some of the physical transformations. I think when fall ball starts, we're going to see everybody.
Okay, somebody says Northwestern, when Nebraska beat Northwestern 56-7.
That's true.
I agree with that.
Yep, that's a good one right
I
there.
agree with that.
That was like Jacques Yant's one game that he did something.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good
And
one.
everybody freaked out because he wasn't playing more. And
that Northwestern
other stuff
unknown
was
Texas
going on.
definitely counts. Absolutely.
But I always feel like football, I know a lot of it, it's the plays and the players and stuff like that, but a lot of it is attitude. And if you have an attitude of, and I like Nebraska over the past, 20 years, that they've lost that attitude. It came to a point, like I remember there was a time when Nebraska will play anyone, anywhere.
Yeah.
We want to play.
Hey, they'll play in Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
We want to play college football. This was in 2020.
Yeah.
We want to play football. We're going to play in Uzbekistan.
Yeah, but it used to be
Kazakhstan, wherever.
It used to be you'd want to play the best. We'd want to play the best teams to measure up to see where we're at. Then somewhere along the line, I don't know when it happened, but Nebraska got to the point where we would be like, oh, well, we can't play against them. They're good, or we're gonna have trouble. It's like, where did that attitude switch? It's always been frustrating to me. Like, we've made so many teams. Like, I go back to what was the team we played last year from Florida with Kyle Van Treese?
Georgia Southern.
Sorry. I was thinking Florida, but Georgia Southern. By the time we played that game, we had made those guys out to be like they were the next second coming of the greatest passing team of all time. When I'm sitting there going, what are you doing? I'm like, where's the attitude at? No, they're Georgia Southern. They're going to come in and they're going to get beat. But by the time they got to Nebraska, they'd already got into our players' heads that, their receivers are so fast and, they're going to have a tough time. Well, keep on telling that.
Yeah.
Then they start to believe it.
Absolutely.
There should have never been. It should have been like, here's the deal. Kyle Van Treese, he's a so-so quarterback. We're going to go in. We're going to put pressure on him. We're going to beat him. But, oh, no. The game starts and it's like, he's just such a great, and it was so frustrating. It's like Nebraska's got to get that attitude back to where, hey, no, you're playing Nebraska.
We have not, Raff, everything you just said is spot on. We have not seen it. I think Cheeseburger Downer he nailed exactly my head thinking. We lost that identity when we made the foolish decision to get rid of Coach Solich.
Yeah.
Nebraska, obviously, I'll say this. Bo did the best that he could. And let me take that back. Bo never had less than a 9-win season, man. It was just those glaring games where we get to a championship or a team with more talent, we would just get hammered. And then there was the administrative conflict, obviously, that Bo had. That was more of a personality. Well, you think about this though, Chief. We fired two coaches that were our best ones since Coach Osborne.
Yeah,
2 coaches. Because of conflict with administration.
Yeah.
They were personal vendettas is what they were.
Oh, yeah.
Just put it what it is. It was personal vendettas and this program has not recovered since then. It just hasn't.
Correct.
So Cheeseburger Down, I'm with you on that one. And also somebody, I want to make sure I found theirs. When we lost to Michigan State because of that botch punt, somebody brought that up, and you know who you were. So
yeah, I remember.
Who was at the end, Raff? I'm trying to find it on the text line.
I can't remember who.
It went so fast.
I remember the game.
It'll come up. But that botch. In fact, when he pumped the ball, I'm thinking, did you just punt the ball to that dude over there?
Yeah.
And the rest is history, of course.
Yeah,
but that game right there, we control the line of scrimmage. We manhandled them for a while, man. And then it was just all she wrote after that, man. We became our own worst enemies in all those games.
Yep.
Hence why we have the tagline, best 10-loss team or best 9-loss team in the country. Yep. Who wants that attached to them, man?
Well, mentality, attitude, it's all that stuff that it can be changed, but it got to a point where it just became a habit. And it hasn't been like just the past 5 years. It's been the past 20 years. I still can remember Nebraska. I forgot. I think it was the 10 years, and they were playing Auburn in a bowl game. And I still remember I was sitting with somebody from the coaching staff. I went on to divulge a name, and they found out Auburn had like 6 guys suspended, and it was like, yes, they got guys suspended. Now we're going to win the bowl game. I'm like, what is going on here? I thought Nebraska was the school that wanted to play the best teams and the best players. I've always been one. I want to play the best. I don't want to play the best team, but they're missing their star quarterback, and then get the win and go, well, we beat. No, you didn't.
No, if you're a true competitor, you want to play. Now, granted, you have to play who they have out there.
Yeah, who they have out there,
but you want to play them at their full strength. Best. Absolutely, strength. You want to play them at.
Hey guys, just to bring this back up, I was trying to find the audio clip, and unfortunately, I can't find it. I don't think beggars could be choosers. If they tell us we're playing on a Thursday, we need to be ready to play on a Thursday. If it's Sunday, it's Sunday. And if it's in Uzbekistan, we're going to have to probably stop in a couple places on the way over there. Wherever and whenever we get our guys just excited to get a chance to compete.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, man.
I love it.
I don't know if to be cried, to be pissed, or be mad, or all the above.
Man. Uzbekistan. Wherever we get to play, our guys are just excited to get a chance to compete.
They're ready to go.
Yeah. You know, man, I look back at those things, and it makes me more optimistic about now when you see a different type of work ethic that's being involved, a type of I don't want to say a resolve, if you would. Like, there's a reckoning that needs to take place. And I hope that takes place. Yeah. Like I said, it's great to see all the preseason stuff in the weight room and the guys increasing things like that. Being Coach K, it's matter if it's overtime, double overtime. I want us to be the best conditioned team. I love everything that I'm hearing. It
sounds exactly like Brendan Stye was saying on VJ's show.
Yeah,
where Brendan's like, yeah, lifting weights is great and being really strong and putting up 450 pounds. Mm-hmm. That's great, but we want to be strong in that fourth quarter. We want to be conditioned in that fourth quarter. Yeah. And it seems like that Campbell has that same mentality of like, yes, we're going to change bodies. Mm-hmm. However, we're going to be conditioned when that fourth quarter rolls around to where Nebraska starts owning the fourth quarter again like they used to.
And the reason why we owned it, because we wanted to. Yep. You got to want to.
Attitude, mentality.
It's an attitude, mentality. You got to want to say, just like Ricky Simmons said, we're not going to lose today.
Yeah.
In fact, when we said championships, we're not losing this year, but we took it game by game. We didn't look ahead game by game. We're not going to lose this play. We're not going to quarter. And you have that, it begins to the domino effect of it. And it's infectious. That's why I like his 10-80-10, because hopefully that 10% begins to infect the 80% to step on up. And that 80% begins to impact that bottom 10, or that bottom 10 is no longer there anymore.
Yep.
Folks, what's up, Nick?
So Oak Valley Husker brought up a game that's hurtful in my memory. It was Nebraska versus Michigan State in 2021. This is the one when Kenneth Walker was a Heisman.
That was the kick. That was the
kick. And that was the punt. That was what we were talking about.
Yeah, that was the one.
Shut him down in the second half.
Yeah.
But I mean, my goodness. I remember doing the postgame show, guys, and reading all the stat lines, and it's like Kenneth Walker, 19 carries for 61 yards.
Yeah.
But he had two carries, or excuse me.
I don't think they had a first down in the second half.
Yeah, he had like 2 rushing yards through 3 quarters, and Nebraska just completely fell apart. Couldn't do anything about it.
That game was Oak Valley Husker. That game was one to where I literally about ran through my wall of many times. But that one right there was just mind-boggling to me, man.
All chairs beware.
That honestly, what we should do, what would be a fun exercise maybe not fun. Pain invoking maybe is a better adjective to describe it. Now, what would be interesting is to go through the last, 6 years, or even back to Mike Riley, and go do the top 5 most infuriating performances.
Oh, Lord.
Well, Chase B brings up a good one right there. When we were beating Michigan and Martinez gets stripped to the ball in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah. Good time.
That was another one right there. It was just like, are you kidding?
That's what I mean. The most infuriating games. Well, I mean, whether it's a time like that where Nebraska showed up for the most part and just had one mistake that didn't go right, or one thing that didn't go their way, or it's like the 2019 Ohio State game where they just looked flat from the start.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be interesting exercise.
Oh man, let's do that, man. We got some time in July.
Go down the yeah, exactly.
Have you pissed off every morning, 8 to 10?
People are just going to be
have a great day.
Drink their coffee.
People get arrested for assault charges.
Passing people in one-lane traffic.
Hey.
Right,
Yeah,
Raff?
that's why I did it. I was just upset because of the infuriated losses.
Yeah, that's it.
We're going to take ownership of this, folks, unlike Raff. It's time to take a break.
It's their fault, not mine.
Yes. We got some history. We come back, folks. This is The Drive. AD Raff, Nick, hold it down the ticket.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a seat fan in your room? The High Elect Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated lighting, all type residential 402-466-6606, or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Collector's items. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be done. For a free sump pump estimate.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing. Heating it in.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on and learn some of the best players in Tavern Corner for just $5 and get your first drink on the house. Come on Sundays for open house league all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in July. Try their new lemon cream cheese on any bagel or breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink go to the Great Plains Trail Network. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
The days of internet contracts and heavy fine print are over. It's time to experience with no contracts or hidden fees. That's the Allo promise. Allo Communications provides fiber internet, TV, and phone services with fair and no-nonsense pricing. All back day money-back guarantee. And local support 365 days a year, and a monthly bill you can count on. Don't settle for gimmicks. Settle for hassle-free with Allo. Visit allofiber.com/hassle-free.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing. 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated.
This is Sports Talk on the FM dial.
the home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our Independence Day sale is underway with some great savings. Get 0.9% interest rates and a trade-in bonus on select new models. You heard right, 0.9% interest rate. Got our pre-owned inventory. So right now on all cars, get $1,000 for bringing us your trade. And that's right, get $1,000 off any pre-owned car you trade in. So stop on in the store or at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
Hey, CNC machinist, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Showers and thunderstorms are expected to move through the region, especially for the first half of the day. Then this afternoon, a high of around 65. Winds out of the south at 15. Partly cloudy tonight with a low of around 57. A mix of sun and clouds tomorrow. We will slowly warm things up with an afternoon high of 79. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
This is The Drive with 93.7 The Ticket.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is
Baby.
Drive. Hello, hey.
It's Friday.
And it's time for some history.
I thought he was going to say it's time. I thought he was going to sing it.
Go ahead. Sing it, Raff.
Which one?
The history one.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about me and you. What a wonderful world this would be.
All right, let's actually hear the real thing.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much about biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
Jazzy.
Spirit fingers. Sparky Polanski says spirit fingers.
Jack's like, what's Sparky Polanski
Where's
from?
Sparky Polanski from? Everyone knows where Sparky Polanski's from.
All right, what do we got today, guys?
History. 2002 U.S. Open Women's Golf, Prairie Dunes. Anybody know where Prairie Dunes is at?
In the dunes.
Right up there in Dakotas. Yep. Julie Inkster. That's a name I've not heard in a long time, Rav.
Yeah.
Julie Inkster wins her second U.S. title, 2 strokes ahead of runner-up Annika Sorensen. Inkster's 7th and final major victory. I have not heard that name, Julie Inkster, in so long when it comes to golf, women's golf.
Nick, have you ever heard Julie Inkster's name ever?
Never.
Just
She
throwing it out there.
she could swing that club, man. In 2001, his first appearance at Daytona since the death of his father, Dale Earnhardt Sr. Dale Jr. wins Pepsi 400, coming from 7th with 9 laps remaining to beat teammate Michael Waltrip. I remember that. I don't watch a lot of NASCAR, but because of everything, the emotions and everything, him coming back from 9th place, to win was pretty cool, man.
And the call, I think it was Mike Joy from Fox was on that call, and I remember it was using lessons learned from his dad, and oh my gosh! And then he got up, he went to the infield, and I don't think in NASCAR they're supposed to climb on their roofs anymore because of the testing at the race. but he went out to the middle of the infield, and then he got on top of his car. And Michael Waltrip, who he defeated, remember he'd won the Daytona 4 months beforehand when Dale Sr. passed away. Well, he didn't really get to celebrate it because all
Obviously
the attention was on Dale on turn 4. So Michael Waltrip Jr. came out in the infield too, and they both got on top of their cars. And so it was a heck of a celebration.
It was pretty. Even if you don't follow NASCAR, not a NASCAR fan. I don't follow NASCAR. I mean, I follow on ESPN when I do the highlights. Yeah. But that was pretty emotional man.
It was crazy.
That was pretty emotional after that. And it doesn't seem like Senior's been gone that long, dude.
I know, time flies.
It goes quick, man. It does not seem like it's been gone that long. So yeah, that was a movie moment. Definitely one of those ones that stick out into your mind, regardless of whether you follow NASCAR or not. It sticks out with you big time. One quick Husker history before we go back to our break and have our guests come in. And I didn't remember this until I was reading. I was like, I forgot about this. In 2008, kicker Jack Weish. Remember him?
Yep.
Weish.
Weish.
Could have been a small college quarterback. He entered his final season with Lincoln with no regrets. And I totally forgot. There's so many names, bro.
Yeah.
That you forget over the years.
Oh yeah.
Totally. Guys that stood out, or guys that you kind of remember their names, but that was a name I heard a long time. Kicker Jack Weish. That was way back in the day, man. Not way back in the day. It was just 15 years ago, give or take. So, but that
Nick
was
was 7.
I was 6.
You were 6 years old, Nick.
Baby.
Oh, jeez.
Hey.
Sorry, guys.
It's Freaky Friday.
I started laughing and my finger twitched and it goes to the button. That startled me. I'm not gonna lie, that startled the crap out of me. Let's try this again. God, let's go to break, please.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. Any birthdays? Any deaths? What do we want to talk
Any
about? Raff?
birthdays or deaths today? It would have been Satchel Paige's birthday.
It is Satchel Paige's
Happy birthday, Satchel Paige.
Do we actually know how old Satchel Paige really was, though?
I know that when he went to the major leagues, he was 42.
Jeez.
Well,
because he played in the Negro Leagues.
He did. And he just got, in fact, that was one part of the history for today I could have read. I was reading that earlier this morning to where, hold on, let me read this real quick. Let me find it. Because Satchel Paige, in 1948, Cleveland Indians stunned MLB by signing 42-year-old veteran Negro League pitcher Satchel Paige. So, figured what in 1948, he was 42 years old. So, what is 1906?
Yeah.
That we maybe know of?
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Folks, we got some good stuff coming up for you after the break. We have roller derby. We have Nick Mistis coming in after that too.
Yo, muchachos.
Oh,
trivia question. Who was the coach from Missouri when they hung 52 on us before half? I think Gary Pinko. Am I right?
Do you know?
I don't know. I was asking.
I believe it is Gary
Pinko. I'm going Gary Pinko for 1,000.
I think it might be Pinko.
All right. We need to send this to break. We need to get the roller derby girls in here. We'll talk to you in a second.
The new season of the Nebraska Lottery's Lucky for Life Ticket Snap promotion is here. And a lucky ticket and for a chance to win Nebraska football Skybox season tickets, regular Nebraska football season tickets, single game Nebraska football tickets, an incredible weekend football experience, or tickets to volleyball day in Nebraska. So snap to it and enter today. Lucky for Life top prize odds, 1 in 30 million.
As a Nebraska lottery retailer, I'm always looking for new ways to promote scratch and lotto tickets. So this year, I've hired the local hockey team to remind people how fast, easy, and fun the games are. Hey, no cross-checking customers. Sorry, have it. It's a little hectic, but it's working. What? Scratch ticket coming your way. Oh, nice shot. Bread basket.
The Nebraska Lottery. Top prize odds vary by game.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway, 7 a.m. to 6 Monday to Friday, and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-627.
Finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for football season. You were so excited until one bad rain and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and air.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Are you working get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to sell your current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to realty team for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for fireworks Fridays, souvenir Saturdays, Sunday family fun days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a fun with group discount. You need an out the whole family enjoy. Unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home store front at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
Keep your planter. Upgrade your technology with a John Deere Performance Upgrade Kit from Landmark Implement. Choose from ExactEmerge, MaxiMerge 5, or MaxiMerge 5E electric drive row units. Take your planter to the next level. Improve yield potential and profitability without buying new. Get new technology, increased performance, and confidence from your planter that's already in your shed. Contact your local Landmark location to order your John Deere Performance Upgrade Kit and experience the Landmark difference.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront with no hidden fees. Empire Fence privacy and improve the home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence, protect your empire.
Welcome into the drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and The Ticket app.
All right, everybody. We are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday, and now it is happening. No Coast Roller Derby is back in the house again. Friday. You know what happens on Saturday. You know, AD, you know what goes on.
Tell me, brother, what's going on Saturday?
I'll tell you what's going on.
Tell me what's going on, brother.
The Kansas City Warriors are going down.
Kansas City Warriors are coming to town, right? To catch that beat down. Woo!
Let's ride.
You guys, ladies, are just laughing like, okay, dude, you're at a 10. We need you at about a 2. So my grade school teacher said to my mom all the time during parent-teacher conferences. Aaron is often disruptive in class because he talks a lot. Ladies, good morning. How are you? Good morning. Oh, yeah. Step up to that mic. It ain't going to bite you. Arr! You know, it's not going to bite. Ladies, who's all with us this morning?
I'm Rosie, number 97.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Jolene the Mean, number 95.
Even when you say it, I'm Jolene the Mean, number 95.
I'm Flash, number 32.
Flash, number 32. Ladies, I love it. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Ladies, tell us about yourselves individually first. First of all, where are you from? How long you've been on the team, and what got you started?
Let's start over here.
Okay. I'm a brand new bully you've met before. She kind of bullied me into it. She was like, you look like someone who'd do roller derby. Come to recruitment. I said, okay.
Oh, wow.
I went with my sister, and my sister did not like it. And I found the love of my life in both the people and the game. I'm from Omaha, but
Awesome.
live here in Lincoln.
So, been skating for how long now then?
A year and 6 months.
Year and 6 months. I love it. I love it. You know it's your turn, H-Bomb.
Okay.
That's Jolene the Mean.
I went to recruitment in 2021, and then there was no season, but I have been practicing since then. And I just saw an Instagram post that was like, hey, come skate with us. And I was like, that sounds cool. And now I'm obsessed.
Obsessed with it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So you saw it through an Instagram post.
Yeah.
It shows you.
I had gone to like roller derby games when I was a teenager.
Right.
And like knew what it was. But
Yeah.
yeah, because that's how I saw it. I was following No Coast.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I have been playing forever. I
Forever.
started in 2008. So
Nick, how old were you in 2008? He was 7 years old. So
Yes.
that guy right there was 7 years old. And there's a picture of him in a onesie. He was eating snacks in a onesie. He occasionally wears his onesie still. Don't let him fool you. But go ahead, please.
yes, I have been playing since 2008. I just always skated as a kid, and my mom literally saw, I think, the tryout recruitment in the newspaper or something back
wow.
then. You know, we still use those. So I did sports my whole life, and I just loved it. And so here I am.
Where did you grow up at?
I'm from Lincoln.
Born in what high school did you go to?
I went to Lincoln High.
The best high school.
The best high school.
I'm a Link as well. I'm a Link as
Oh,
well. I graduated
nice.
a lot of years before you did, though.
I don't know.
I'm alumni emeritus.
Okay.
I graduated in 92.
Okay, you win.
She goes by several decades. Fantastic. Go ahead, Raffy.
Oh no, I was just saying I was alumni emeritus of Lincoln High. But okay, so we got to get talked in
Yes.
about this weekend. So now, is this your guys' first match or first or second match at the Icebox?
So this is our first game at the
At the
Icebox. We did play out at Lincoln Sports Foundation.
Yep.
We had a couple games there, which was fun and good to just get things rolling back because we hadn't played a game since
summer of 2019.
Oh, wow.
So we were just trying to get the fans and get the experiences going. COVID really slowed us down, and the association we play under just was not allowing gameplay for a really long time for us. So now we are excited because this is our first game back in our full venue. We were not able to, have a full event like we'd like to for our fans there. It just wasn't the size we needed, but we still had fun and made the best out of it. But it's going to be a much bigger, better fan experience for us here at the Icebox.
And that's tomorrow?
Yes.
And doors open at 4:30?
Yes.
And I got to ask this question for a lot of our listeners out there. Are there beer sales at this thing?
Most definitely.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, full concessions will be open. At the
Full
Icebox.
concessions.
We have lots of new merch. So if you want to come get your No Coast swag and represent the team, we're ready to sell you some cool stuff.
And you can also ask your favorite skater for their trading card. We just got our trading card.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
Where are they at? You didn't bring them in?
We,
got one
cards
here.
at?
we
Oh
just
my-
got them this morning.
All right.
You know what? I'm going to go on a limb here and say that's inexcusable. I mean, we need this. We
I
need some
want
cards.
Autographed rookie cards.
We need some cards. Ladies,
You
tell
can
me
be
this.
first in line tomorrow.
Be first in line tomorrow. Again, doors open at 4:30. Game starts at 5 o'clock. They play the Kansas City Roller Warriors tomorrow.
And we have two games. So we
Oh,
play
two?
kind of
because you have the Mad
like
Maxines
like our Mad Maxines is kind of like our varsity team, and then we have a JV team, which is like our Road Warriors, our newer skaters,
Yeah.
or our skaters that are just still developing skills to kind of build up. So you can come watch our first game at 5. And so sometimes, the athleticism levels are a little different. So some people are like, that's not all I thought it would be. So just make sure you stay till the 7 o'clock game, because that is kind of our main event, I would
Right.
say. So it is a full, like close to 4-hour type of thing, especially if you get there, 4:30. And then potentially game goes till about 9. We have 2 30-minute halves in each game with about a 10-15-minute halftime and intermission between games. So it's a whole evening event.
So say somebody listening out there wants to come to the game tomorrow. Do you get your tickets beforehand at the door? How much are they? Here we go.
So you can get tickets beforehand. You can find a link on our Facebook at No Coast Roller Derby or on our website at nocoastrollerderby.com/schedule. And tickets are $18 for trackside seating. Trackside seating is what it sounds like, right on the track. And you have to be 18 or older to sit there because roller derby is a full contact sport.
Yeah.
And
What kind of roller derby is this?
and then general admission is $16.
You bet.
And on the ticketing website, it kind of looks like you're picking a seat, but it's first come, first serve.
I'm looking at the site right now on the it kicks you to e-ticks to where you could, like it got the color designation of where you would sit at too. So this is really cool, folks. It's very user friendly, a very intuitive interface for it to get tickets. 4 hours of entertainment, and obviously the 18 because it just physical, somebody getting hurt, being young, sitting that close to it up there. Nick, you set screens. I mean, like right there on the shield during hockey games, right?
They're high. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You're right there.
There's no shield this time though.
That's
Trackside is
awesome.
trackside.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
You're
it. So
feeling
it's
the
just
sweat.
yeah, everything.
Yeah, trackside is like right outside of where we're playing. So
I
you're
love
just
So you get to hear the
sitting-
talking.
Sitting right there.
Enemies
You might
during
have
the
someone
match, friends
slide
out.
right into you, so you got to be ready to. Gotta
Ready to
kinda
go.
Get ready to move. You can't be just hanging out. You gotta pay attention. 'cause
How
you
much?
never know.
Let me ask you this. Which one of you ladies answer this? Tell me a time to where you got hit and you were like, okay, that one hurt. Whether it's in practice or a game.
Just a couple practices ago, I got a hip check from my friend Action Jackson, and
Your friend Action Jackson.
my back cracked. I was like, oh,
Uh-oh.
either she did my chiropractor for me, or I need to go see my chiropractor because the way my back went, all kinds of crinkly. But yeah, it happens all the time.
Anthrax Annie hit me at practice so hard, and I felt my soul leave my body.
Anthrax Annie.
And she goes, "Oh, I don't mean to hit the babies that hard." So sorry.
Oh gosh, gosh, for me, honestly, there's so many hits. I've had so many injuries. So I guess those would be the worst, a break, a fall, something like that is terrible. Obviously the fall that we were just chatting about in Boulder, getting hit in midair and then flying backwards. That's never fun. So
there's a picture. Right?
Yeah.
You see the picture, right, Raph?
Yeah.
Nope, airborne.
Airborne.
Yeah, it's not fun. I always tell people, try not to fall. Try not to get hit. Get out of the way. That's my own good advice as I've been playing a long time. It's not so fun to just run into people on purpose. We're trying to get by people. So the agility and how you maneuver is key. Yes, people are trying to hit you and there is always going to be contact. But as you get more skilled, you're going to fall less and you're going to get hit less potentially, especially if you play the position that I play, which is a jammer, which is kind of like a running back. You're not running into people on purpose. You're trying to get out of the way and wait for your blocks. So
good analogy. Good analogy. Ladies, let me ask you this. What is all the equipment that you put on? How much extra weight is that you put on with the equipment?
Oh, I
The
never
people
thought
that
about
design
the
our
weight.
equipment are good at what they do. It's not something you really notice all that much. I'd say our bags probably weigh, when you have all your equipment in it, not counting your skates, it'd be 15 pounds. Maybe.
So do you have helmet,
like
knee pads,
8.
elbow pads?
So we have helmet, elbow pads, wrist guards, mouth guard, knee pads, and then obviously our skates. Our skates, I would say, weigh the most. Our
Right.
knee pads are more like skateboard knee pads, so
Uh-huh.
they are pretty heavy duty. I think that's like the biggest pad that we put on our body. And then the elbows and wrists aren't too big or clunky, anything like that. We don't have the shoulder pads like a football player, although we could use those or something to protect the chest area.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
sternum hits, those hurt a lot.
Oh, those would hurt.
Those hurt a lot.
We've
So
more players that have been moving into getting button hit pads though too, just to preserve them.
Yeah, it helps. When this was back in the day because the pads are a lot different now for football at least. But we had the rear pads, the butt pads. You'd be surprised how much you wish you had one when you get hit, in your butt area, your back area. It hurts, man, with a helmet, a knee, or something like that. And think about today. I'm not going to switch subject, but today's football, they don't. In the pros, they're out there wearing tights for the most part.
Yeah.
So the mouthpiece part of it, are you required to wear a mouthpiece?
yes. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you wear a mouthpiece?
I don't know. We're protecting our teeth.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Go ahead, Raffy.
Okay, gotta ask. Hey, I'm thinking these questions too.
I can see that.
So I see the scores like at the end of the games are like 131, 117, something like that. So how do you get points?
So how you get points is I'll just break down just the basics of the game.
Because here's why I want you to do it. Because Raph, I'm glad you brought that up. Because Aaron, one of our texters says, what is the goal of roller derby? How do you score? What are the rules about contact?
Perfect.
So great
I'll
segue
give
up
him
to that.
the simple breakdown because I could be here all day, guys.
No, it's all right. Absolutely.
I'm like the
You're in your element.
strategy weirdo that knows all the things.
I
So
love it.
okay, so for roller derby, you have 4 blockers on each team. So there's 8 players out there at a time that are blocking. These are kind of like linemen in football. Their job is to clear holes. Their job is to close holes or do just kind of defense or offensive line, but they're doing both at the same time. So our blockers are playing offense for us. We have a jammer who I said is like a running back. So there's a jammer on each team that's out there as well. So they're playing offense for their own jammer and defense for the against the other team's jammer. So what will happen is we're on a track. It's basically kind of like a race between the 2 jammers. So the whistle will blow and the jammers line up behind the blockers. The blockers typically line up in kind of like walls of 4, or they might send one up to kind of mess with the other wall and play some offense in that way. So they're trying to hold back that opposite jammer. And then eventually a jammer is going to get out. So when that jammer gets out, she kind of controls the game at that point. Each jam can go up to 2 minutes. So the ref will whistle at her. They will give her a tweet and point an L. Tweet. They'll point an L at her, which means she's in the lead. So she's leading the game right now. She controls the game. So she's going to come back around and then she's going to try to pass every blocker on the other team. Every person she passes on the other team, she gets a point for. She can keep going for up to 2 minutes and she has the lead. But if that other jammer gets out right behind her and is about to pass her blockers, the girl in the leads blockers, then she is going to probably call that jam off. We call off jams by placing our hands on our hips. But if you are not the lead jammer, you cannot stop the jam. So if you're just stuck and you can't get out, the other jammer will be lapping you and scoring points on you the whole time. So you could get 0 and the other jammer could get like 12 because she made 4 scoring passes. She's passed each blocker on the other team, or 3, sorry, math. 3 scoring passes. The first time you go through, you don't get points, but every time you go through after that, you do. So there's some strategy in that, and you always want to be the first jammer out, of course, but then there's legality to that too. There's track boundaries. So like if the blockers hit me out of bounds, I can't just go in front of them because I would be cutting the track and cutting my distance. I have to go back and behind them, or I'll get a cut track penalty. You can't hit people in the neck and above. That's a high block. So it's kind of like hockey in the fact that you go serve a penalty and you skate down. Our penalties are short. So like if my blocker got a high block, they would go into the penalty box for 30 seconds, come back. They might come back in the same exact jam that they already went to the penalty. So you can skate with 4 blockers, or you could be down to 1 depending on the situation. And your jammers can also go to the box. So yeah, if I get a cut track, like I said, I could go down, and then one team is just in the power where all they have to focus on is scoring, and the other team is kind of in the power jam defense where all they have to do is focus on the defense because they're getting scored on. So you want to keep your jammers out there. That's very important, or you can't score. And then as far as penalties, like I said, high blocks are anything from the neck and above. Low blocks are anything from the knees and below. You're technically not supposed to hit in the back, but that's a wishy-washy one, a gray area penalty that gets called somewhat here and there. But if you ram into the back of someone full speed, knock them down, you're going to get a penalty for that. And then there's so many penalties that have to do with boundaries and space. So you cannot be like all the way across the track hitting the jammer. You have to stay within a pack. There's a pack definition of 10 to 20 feet within variations of that. You can kind of spread your pack out because you can have blockers kind of within about 10 feet of each other and keep in play action, but you can't be like 40 feet away still hitting the jammer. You have to, the blockers have to stay together. Where jammers can pop out, they're going to be, they're not technically a part of the pack. They're their own like scoring person. So they don't have to follow those rules, but blockers do have to kind of stay together. They can't just break apart and keep trying to chase the jammer. So lots of speed, lots of agility, lots of strategy. Just look for the person with the star in their head. They're the most fun to watch.
One more quick question. Can points be deducted?
No.
So you can't lose any points?
Nope. No points can be lost. I mean, unless like in some scenario, a referee, messed up on scoring and the other team noticed it. They reviewed the play just like in, any other sport. There was a review and they did realize scoreboard referee, there was a miscommunication. Somebody, messed up. But otherwise, for the most part, you're not getting any points back.
Folks, Chase B said it's one of the best places to watch one of the best places to watch sports, the ice box, he says, Chase B. Ladies, real fast before we go to break, what's the song you listen to before you come out to the ring? What's your go-to song? What's your hype song?
Well, our go-to for our Maxine's team.
I mean you.
Oh, for
you. What's your go-to?
Gosh. Oh.
Come on, Lincoln High.
I can't say it.
Just who's it? Oh,
yeah. All
right. Boom, 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 boom. So is it rock? Is it rock, R&B, hip hop? What is it?
Oh, it's always hip hop.
Hip hop. What about you, H-Bomb?
I don't know. I like the quiet.
The quiet, the peace, the peace.
I like Yes Mom by Tessa Violet. I like all the songs that are like very affirming and positive and confidence. And
look at the variations.
Also make my team do affirmations with me. So
see, we have affirmation, silence, and criminal. I love that. To each their own. Full spectrum.
There we go. Well, all right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. So tomorrow night, doors open at 4:30. First game starts at 5. Second game starts at 7.
Yep.
7, perfect. And then post-game party anywhere?
Yes. Yes, at Rosie's downtown.
All right. You heard it here first. All right. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket. We'll take a break.
Sandhills Globe is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture. It's fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com. Inventory of low-hour level John Deere cons. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservice.com for more info today. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for families for more than 15 years in and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come and learn from some of the best found for the shuffleboard corner for just $5 and get your first drink on the house. Come on Sundays for open house league all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for Fireworks Fridays, Souvenir Saturdays, Sunday Family Fun Days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing, the whole family will unleash the fun. Salt Dogs 474. Visit Salt Dogs.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Showers and thunderstorms are expected to move through the region, especially for the first half of the day. And this afternoon, a high of around 75. Winds south at 15. Partly cloudy tonight with a low of around 57. A mix of sun and clouds tomorrow. We will slowly warm things up with an afternoon high of 79. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is Drive 93.7 The Ticket. Proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. So apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Keep that
Got
going.
it.
Keep
Bang.
it. Keep it going. Muchachos. 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 Muchachos in the house. Come on. Muchachos in the house.
Pipeline burrito.
I've always wanted a jingle. Now
You got it. You got it.
Raff, we got the legend with us this morning,
man.
man.
The myth, the legend. Mr. Nick Maestas.
Good morning, fellas.
Finally, I think it's the first time I'm meeting you in
I
real
think
life.
it's the first time we've met. Yeah,
and we're
for
like
sure.
Twitter friends.
We'll see. You gotta go into his restaurant every now and then.
I've knocked down the pipeline.
Okay, good.
I haven't had that pipeline yet.
It's big.
How big is that thing?
Depends on who's making it, but it comes in anywhere between 3.5, 4 pounds.
That's a child.
Yeah, it really is.
It's good.
Whoa.
See, so a couple months ago when Nick came in, he brought it for Rico and I.
Oh, I see, Nick.
And-
Came empty-handed this morning, huh?
I wasn't trying to throw you under the bus, Nick.
Nick is
I
like,
wasn't trying to throw you under the bus, Nick.
he's like, why you have to bring that up, man?
I'm sorry. I did not mean to throw you under the bus. But
when he came in, he brought Nico and I a big one.
It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable how good it was.
What's in that, Nick and Nick?
So it's a 14-inch flour tortilla with rice, beans, queso, crushed chips.
Oh my god!
Chicken, pork brisket, salsa slaw, and crema.
That's in one?
Yeah,
that's so good.
So it's like, like your zipper after a Thanksgiving meal, like it just like can barely close.
Yeah,
like that's how we close this thing.
This might be this. I hope this is okay to say. My favorite item from Muchachos. It's not any of the meats, although they're delicious. It's the avocado crema.
It is. Yeah.
The avocado what?
It's called avocado crema. Is that correct?
Yeah. So we take like a light Mexican sour cream and put avocado puree, lime, and garlic salt in there, and it slaps.
It was so good. It's so good.
man.
I always so whenever I order my usual hatchback quesadilla, I have to get an extra side of avocado crema.
As you should. Yeah.
I have to every single time. So you have the queso and then you have 2 sides of the avocado crema.
Okay, Nick, let's get to this.
Yeah.
Okay. You got 2 locations now, right?
Yep.
One in Lincoln, one in Omaha.
Yes, sir.
What's your Lincoln location at? We know it, but what's the Lincoln
Yeah,
address?
416 South 11th. So we're 8 blocks straight south of the stadium. So like during game day, we can go out, walk out the front door, see the big screen. The flyovers go directly overhead, which is really nice of them to do that for us.
And he's right next to the stable, the old pub. He's right next to the old pub. If you know where that's at, right downtown Lincoln. Nick, where are you from, first of all?
I'm from Cozad originally.
Cozad.
Yeah.
Cozad, Chris.
Holbein and
Brendan
Holbein.
Holbein,
Yes.
yeah.
Do you know the last name Dom?
Dom, yeah.
Troy Dom. That's
Troy
my
Dom.
brother-in-law, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a 5-star flooring carpeting place in Lexington. He's got one in Gothenburg as well. So
Okay.
small world.
Yeah, I know them really well.
So what brought you to Lincoln then?
School. Yeah, broadcast journalism background at the university, and so I've been here ever since.
Have you always been a foodie?
I mean, I'm chubby, so I mean, naturally, like I've always kind of been a foodie,
Now, Nick, that was not alluding to anything about physically. I meant like,
I know, but just like a given, we can judge, we can stereotype here. I am a foodie, like I love it. The best part about being a restaurant owner is going out and like just supporting other local businesses, and then like it forces you to really expand your mindset. Like, oh man, I really love cheeseburgers, but how about I try something different and weird and crazy today? Yeah, so yeah, it's really awesome.
Well, I see now you got like sandwich named after you in Omaha now. You're like famous.
Let's not even talk about Block 16 right now, man. Paul's a Yankee fan, and I'm a Red Sox fan.
Oh, there's some tension there.
Oh yeah,
He made him a sandwich.
It's like, oh, I'm beard nominated. You're a Yankee fan, man. Shut up.
That's awesome.
So when did you start? Go ahead, Nick. You have a question?
Well, no, go ahead because mine's about something else.
When did you start when was the genesis of Muchachos?
So it's a long story, but the cliff notes. I'm a few years removed.
So I made it through college. Cliff notes. Go ahead.
So my grandfather passed away in 2012, and I really struggled. Like he was the closest thing to like a blood father that I had, and really struggled. And one day I took out the rolling pin that he made me for tortilla. Like, he made it with his own hands.
Oh, wow.
And I was craving that food, and so I made my own, and that was the closest I'd felt to normal, like to that connection.
It's therapeutic
since he passed. Yeah. And so like that became my drug, that became my vice. And I kept doing it more and more. And then, friends were like, oh man, can you maybe bring me some of that? And so a few of us would meet up, we'd have tweet ups, and we'd all bring our, smoked meat, talk about how we did it, talk about how we could do it better. And it just turned into a thing, and decided to go buy a food truck and see if we could make it work.
Nice.
And so had a food truck for 6 years now. The Lincoln restaurant's been open 3 years next month.
Congrats,
and 2 months in Omaha now.
Awesome.
So
fantastic.
The first time I ever had muchachos was I convinced my parents to order it during COVID when you guys had
the family meal delivery.
Yeah. And you could buy it, and they were just street tacos. That was back when you just had street tacos, and you kept it real simple. Now you got all these complex menu items, the stuff with the macaroni or the hatch mac and everything else. You got such an awesome menu now. But okay, now to change the subject a little bit, you did something really, really special for us here at the Ticket, and I speak on the behalf of everybody, where we can't thank you guys enough. We really can't, because it has been a difficult, not even just week since the passing of Mark's wife, Jordan. We all went to the funeral yesterday, and it was a beautiful celebration. But the last couple months have been really tough because whether Mark's been here or hasn't been here, and you proved to us that, hey, there's a lot of really good people.
That's
Everybody
right.
that's donated on the GoFundMe and a couple of businesses, you guys included, you guys have really stepped up. Talk a little bit about that and what you guys decided to do, because it's really, really special.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I have two boys, 14 and 12, and I see, in Olivia, I see my kids.
Right.
And to think about the feeling that they must have in losing a parent just demolished me, man. Like, demolished me. And Mark has always been an amazing supporter of Muchachos since the beginning. And the Ticket has always been so great with us as well. And it was, you had to do it. Like, you had to, like, there was no question about it. Yeah, there was we're doing something. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something. And we thought, like, having a day where all the proceeds go, but I felt like we could probably make a bigger impact by involving the community as a whole and giving away, make it an event, make it, cater for your friends and family, bring a food truck in for your business or for a party of some sort. And I really hope, when somebody, when we announce the winner later today, I really hope that they do something fun with it, like celebrate life and celebrate your friends and your family and your coworkers, and because that's what this is about. Like, this is about loving on others, whether through food or through donation or sharing on social media. It's really what it's about. So there was no question. It was we have to do this, but how do we do it? Yeah.
Nick, in this world today, and Nick Steiner, I'm glad you brought that up, because in this world, it can be very dark at times. It can be very cruel at times. And I know what we're echoing what Nick just said, man, but for you to do that, not only that, people see that too. Other people see that. And think about it, Nick, just knowing your philosophy and the way that you've just been sharing, in which we continue to share. This wasn't about a profit. This is about making a difference.
Yeah.
It's about making a difference. Why is that important for you as a business owner, not to just be in your community, but be a part of your community?
I mean, it's for the greater good for all of us, right? Like, if we have something, we should give something. And, we're at the point of our business journey where we have the luxury and the privilege of being able to help others. And if I didn't do anything with that, like, if I was just money hungry, I don't think I'd be able to sleep at night. Like, I don't think I could do it. So to be a member of my community, to make sure that we are lifting others up the best way we can, whether it's through service of anybody coming through our doors, or, being kind to someone who leaves an awful review, which rarely happens, but it does.
And if you're the one who did it, we'll find you.
It's like, I don't know what that even is.
Still trying to find one from last November.
Right.
I have a particular set of skills.
But that, I mean, at the end of the day, it's about service for others. You know, that's kind of what I've always wanted to do, whether I was working in IT, 10, 15 years ago, or doing this. It's about serving others and making sure that I'm leaving this interaction better than what you came into it. And I think that's how I want to live my life.
Relational, not transactional.
Absolutely.
Well, like today, meeting you. This is the first time I've ever met you like live in person, whatever. But
IRL, if you will.
Yeah.
In
But
real
one
life.
of the
Raff doesn't know acronyms.
I really like you.
That's nice.
Anyway.
I really like you too, Raff.
But no, like,
hey, at least you got it reciprocated to you, Raff.
You always have impressed me, like with Mark, Jordan, and everything they went through, and the way you stepped up. I mean, that touched my heart. I mean, I was just like, oh my gosh, that is amazing. But that's just not. It's just not that. And like you see it all the time with you. You're always helping somebody out. I know you're big with Malachi and his foundation and stuff like that. You're always trying to help the community. So it gives me goosebumps just thinking about it, that you go out of your way to help people, and the people are, that you're there for them. And that's crazy, because like AD's saying, there's a lot of darkness in today's world, but you don't hear about all the goodness. But you're one of those people that can, spreads light and always positive and like that. And it warms my heart. Like, even like, I know that you'll see pictures where you're serving food to the Nebraska football team and like that, just having people like you down there that you might not even know it, but we're talking about building relationships. You might be building relationships with maybe somebody like that might about maybe transferring or whatever, but it might be you that, wow, Nick and Lincoln, he really cares about me and stuff like that. So it's just cool to see, that you're always that positive force in the community. So I probably never want to run for mayor, but if you ever do, you'd have a good backing.
No, we're going to stay far away from that mess. But no, I mean, I appreciate it. And, it is relationship based with everything. I mean, the Malachi family, or the Coleman family, they're like family to me now. Like Craig, Miranda, and Nevaeh and Malachi, like they are family now. And, I was, NIL gets a bad rap a lot of the time, but to build relationships with people like, Izzy Bourne and Abby Squire and, all the athletes that we've done deals with, you see the human side of college athletics. And it's just been so great to build those relationships with them and to see, to humanize them instead of, trying to, it's easy to say things behind a keyboard about some kids and, in college, but, you see that and it's hard not to go all Papa Bear on some trolls, but
absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of experts out there behind a keyboard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is there still time to get in the raffle?
Yeah. So we're drawing at noon today.
Okay. So explain to the folks how they can get involved, kind of more what they could win basically for just a simple donation.
So we are giving away two different things. We're giving away a $500 catered event, which will feed around 50 to 70 people.
Okay.
That to get into that, you just donate $25 either by Venmo, which you can find on any of my social media platforms, or you can go into our link in our Omaha restaurants as well. And then we're also giving away $1,000 food truck event. So we will bring your food truck anywhere in the city. If it's in Omaha, we'll do that too. But we'll bring the food truck to you, whether it's just a backyard barbecue, a company that wants to, serve their employees, or, anything really. There is no limit to what we would do. And that would be a $50 raffle ticket, a $50 donation. So we're going to draw it at noon. So get it in before then, and then we'll announce some winners and have a good time.
Quite the bang for your buck, if you will. I mean, $50 gets you a $1,000 value, and you're doing something really, really good.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Yeah, like as you said, Raff.
Nick, will you tell us real fast? I'm looking at your guys' website now, but I don't want to screw up. Will you tell them your social media handles so they can follow you guys?
Yeah. So my Facebook is just Chachos. Instagram is Yo Muchacho, and then I think I just posted on my personal one on Twitter, my personal Twitter, and Maestas.
Okay.
Should have all the links on there. And then I think, a lot of people at the ticket have shared it as well.
Yeah.
So,
we'll continue to share it like
Awesome.
crazy.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, Nick, got a pretty special message. Love you guys, all 4 of you. That is from Mark.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. And
that is from Mark.
So it's really, like we
And
said,
we love you, Mark.
Yeah, we
And
can't.
Olivia.
We cannot thank you and the community enough. And Mark, obviously, for you listening, bro, because it's been a tough couple of days, and it's just so we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, man. Well, I at the end of the day, I hope Mark and Olivia feel that love, and the entire family. Muchachos team, Muchachos fam is 100% behind everyone at the ticket, the Onweiler family, and we're just thankful to help out however we can. So thank you guys.
Hey, Thunder Knock Collins says we love you, Mark, too. So just let you know there's a lot of love out there. And Nick, I'm just going to say, and being like I said, thank you for being light, man. Thank you for being light. You and your entire team.
Thank you. Yeah.
We're about to be neighbors too. With 11th.
Oh, yeah. I was
11th.
like,
Not
where you
like
moving,
not actually
man?
live like actually neighbors. But we're about to move to 11th and O, just about 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's
looking,
hey,
I think it's going to be
bro,
dangerous.
it's
gonna
hey,
be,
I'm going to tell
be
you right
dangerous.
now. Dude, you know how many times after the show I'm walking down? What time do you guys go? Oh, yeah. Sore hours.
So 11 to 8 in Lincoln, Tuesday through Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, 8 to 8. Yeah,
perfect. There it is.
Breakfast, and coffee, baby. Cereal, milk,
Game
lattes.
on.
Let's roll.
Well, greatest part is if Nick's in the building, which usually you're a pretty busy man, so you're sometimes in the Omaha location when I come in, but if he's in Lincoln, it's always pull up a chair, let's hang out, and it's just a really cool atmosphere in there. So,
folks, again, we want to thank Nick for being with us. We're going to take a very quick break, like maybe 2 minutes, I believe that's what it's going to be before we close out. Again, folks, get involved with Nick and Muchachos, what they're doing. They're being good. They're doing good at where they're at. It's relationships, what it's about. This is The Drive. AD, Raff, Nick, and Nick with us as well from you, Muchachos. We'll be right back. This is Drive. Check it.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town for the shuffleboard corner for just $5 and get your first drink on the house. Come on Sundays for open house league all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
The Butcher Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
And thunderstorms are expected to move through the region, especially for the first half of the day. And this afternoon, a high of around 75. Winds out of the south at 15. Partly cloudy tonight with a low of around 57. A mix of sun and clouds tomorrow. We will slowly warm things up with an afternoon high of 79. I'm meteorologist for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketf.com.
Hey, CNC machinist, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? That's so annoying. Not at Burner Industries. We provide the opportunity and trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. At Garner Industries, you'll work in a clean, climate-controlled, and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
At first, really nervous and intimidated by a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back in the future. Sutter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SutterHeyman.com.
Are you tired of living in at Prairie and Plastic Surgery? We one-stop shop for in Lincoln. Complex reconstruct. Our skilled team help you get back on track. Visit prairieortho.com today and discover why we're the trusted choice for thousands of patients. Don't let pain hold you back. Take the first step towards a better pain-free life with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins. Call 402-489-4700.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for Fireworks Fridays, Souvenir Saturdays, Sunday Family Fun Days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or simple team promptly schedules a service call. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. So you need to get there tonight. Get your favorite Italian dishes, your favorite Italian picked wines, or you can go to florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. So get there, Seabass, great dude, great restaurant.
Talk about a great dude, Nick Mason.
Yes.
Man. Huge shout out to him and,
yes, indeed.
And all the folks in Muchachos. Go visit them. Bright Blue Building down on 11th Street. It's just a great place, great vibe, great people as well. So, all right, Raff, you ready to hit it?
Bring it. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take right now. Yes.
There it is.
I mean, there can only be one guy after that interview.
Yeah.
It's got to be. My Raff's Good Take today goes out to Nick Maestas and his staff at Muchachos for everything you guys have done for Mark and his family. Heck, even for the radio station, just seeing that is just so uplifting. Finally had an IRL, so now I know what it means. So that's good. But I really do like you also. But now I met you in real life, so we're all good. So thanks, Nick, for everything. God, we appreciate you tons, and yeah, can't wait to get down there and have myself a pipeline burrito.
Big time.
Today's 80 Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers, ilc.net/careers. 80 Attitude Adjustment today is be like Mark. And what do I mean by that? Yesterday, all of us, it was incredibly tough, but wanted to be there to support our brother and his family, and Olivia, and Jordan as well, and her passing on to paradise, be away. Just it's goodbye. It's see you later. It's not goodbye. It's see you later. But the way that I've watched Mark handle this from April when he first found out until he laid his bride Jordan to rest yesterday, it was with class. It was with dignity. It wasn't, why is this happening to me? That may come later. Who knows? But the way that he handled himself with class, dignity, and humility, and just very transparent about this is what's happening. This is what I'm going through. And Mark and Olivia, we will continue to be there the best we can. But the way that you have displayed this very incredibly tough time, brothers, nothing but respect and class to you, man. We love you and Olivia. We pray for you guys. The listeners have been, pouring in as well. Let them know, Mark, that they're praying for you, thinking of you and your family. Be like Mark, because I tell you right now, grief is like a tsunami, you guys. You don't know when it's coming, but when it does, it hits hard. And Mark, we are going to be here when those tsunamis come, not if they come, because they will come. We'll be here to help you, to be shoulders to cry on, to lean on, and just to be there for you, man. So be like Mark, because he has always been there for us. Let's continue to be there for him and Olivia. Right now it's when everybody is, but I'm talking about in 3 months, 6 months, a year, because grief, there's no schedule to it, man. Take us home, brother.
Perfectly said, AD. We love you, Mark. Everybody out there listening, we love you guys. We appreciate y'all, and we will talk to you on Monday. Have a great weekend.